I firmly believe that so much healing, integration, wholeness, uh, is simply it simply comes down to paying attention to what you're feeling, and paying attention to what you're experiencing, and showing up anyways, and living in reality and leading yourself. I mean, and then doing it as a son. I mean,
Yep.
Jesus gave us the model. He suffered everything possibly imaginable and never left his sonship. He
Yep.
operated as a son with the Father. I'm not going to leave reality. I'm not going to get out of it. I'm not going to abort the mission. In fact, I'm going to embrace it. And he
Yep.
modeled it. The path is the cross. The pain is the path, as we say. Suffering, discomfort is your teacher, and it's man. Once we start to learn, even just the neurology of all of it, how suffering, when we open up to it, it actually heals our brain, our bodies, and showing up.
Yeah, I think that kind of healing work is super necessary and important when there are things in us, especially memories stored in the hippocampus, where memory is stored, and it, in our emotional cortex as a reaction to those memories that sort of bind us to an old reaction to a new stimulus, where we don't have the capacity to choose.
Right,
Which you and I both have had that and
Yep.
needed to find modalities,
Yep.
things, processes, forms of healing that would invite us to not to that would heal that. And when I say healing in that context, it's to change that highway between the hippocampus and the threat center of our brain.
Yeah.
Because again, like we talk with guys, if you're experiencing a craving at 8, 9, or 10 level, not even the most disciplined person on earth can choose in that moment what to do next. You are driven, you are automated to do that thing next, right? And so you do need some form of novel or new skills to be able to calm that part of your brain down. And oftentimes those extremely strong reactions are connected to old memories, especially when we were young,
Mm-hmm.
that were hardwired into us. And you need, if you think about the brain like a computer, you need a software update in order to change the hard wiring that has occurred. And so there are incredibly effective, and we use a few of them, and we're always looking for the best ones out there to be able to give to guys, to be able to eliminate some of those things that are hardwired that will
Right.
continue to propel you back into bad habits, old routines, just self-destructive patterns of
Right.
behavior.
That's really good.
And so I think there is a nuance to
Totally.
it, because I think we can, if I believe fully what you said, I can sort of ascribe like, well, I don't need healing. I just need to
white
suck it
knuckle it.
up. And
Yeah.
right.
Totally. No. Good.
And so
Good
it
point.
becomes this kind of like machismo,
Right.
badassery, where oftentimes it ends up becoming overcompensation, destructive in relationships, etc., when we're just trying really effing hard
Yeah.
to white knuckle our
Yep.
way through suffering.
Yep.
Versus
Really
what
good.
I think you are saying, which is the kind of paying attention illuminates to us, oh, there's something deeper here going
Right.
on
Right.
that I need to deal with.
Yep.
Right. And again, it doesn't require over relating, and certainly is the case with modalities that actually work, say it changes, right? You aren't always stuck with that wiring. And those are the ones that we find most effective, are most passionate about, and
Yep.
deploy most in our processes. Some of them you will use forever. Reframing being one of them is the way you think matters always for the rest of
Yep.
your life.
Think good
So
thoughts.
you have to learn how to think well
Yep.
as a skill in life.
Right.
And then there are other tools that require, like, you need to do this once or a few times, and it will start to shift things for you in a way that you will not have to go back there, because it won't have the same power over you. I'm recalling a guy saying in one of our earliest groups saying something to the degree of, it feels like I turned the power off to the propulsion I had to using porn before. Right? It's like I flipped a light switch. And that's the kind of, okay, like that is an indication that something happened in you where that memory and that reaction to said memory is no longer linked
Yep.
as automation. It's you have de-automated that.
Right.
So the memory is still there, but it doesn't drive behavior as a reaction or response to a familiar external stimulus in the same
That's
way.
really good.
And